Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having another historical battle in Rome Total War Alexander Remastered, and it's going to be Battle of Issus. And let's begin the intro.
The taking of Halicarnassus gave Alexander an opportunity to consolidate his gains and to prepare for the trials which lay ahead. Parmenion was sent with a strong contingent of cavalry to patrol the coast and harry the Persian navy whenever they came ashore. Another officer, Ptolemy, was ordered to return home and gather reinforcements. Alexander then continued his march, accepting the surrender of several towns along his route before turning north for Gordium. Here he was rejoined in the spring of 333 BC by Parmenion and Ptolemy with their reinforcements. Gordium was home to the fabled Gordian knot, a knot so fiendishly complex that no man could untie it. In typical style, Alexander slashed it with his sword, declaring that it did not matter how the knot was undone, only that it was. Resuming his advance, and after a failed Persian attempt to halt him at the mountain entrance, known as the Cilician Gates, Alexander took the city of Tarsus. Here the Macedonian advance was delayed as Alexander fell ill with a fever. Encouraged by this apparent sign of weakness, the Persian king Darius gathered a great army of some 600,000 men and prepared to march in pursuit. Alexander recovered and continued his march along the coast, whilst Darius travelled through the mountains to appear unexpectedly at the Macedonians' rear, cutting their lines. Far from being intimidated, as anticipated, Alexander turned and force-marched to face the Persians. His comparatively small force came upon the vast Persian army on the banks of the Pinarus, on the cramped ground between the mountains and the sea. Darius's advantage of surprise had been lost, and the Macedonians' swift march had caught the Persians in a place where they would struggle to properly deploy their huge army. Even so, the mismatch in numbers made the prospect of defeat for the Macedonian king almost certain.
Okay, so very hard difficulty. We have
the taking of Halicarnassus gave Alexander an opportunity to consolidate his gains
some missile
and to
units,
prepare
some
for the trials
hyperspists,
which
and
lay ahead.
excellent cavalry.
Parmenion was sent with a strong contingent of cavalry
Light
to patrol the
cavalry
coast
and
and harry the Persian navy whenever they came ashore. Another
And
officer,
the
Ptolemy,
Persians don't
was
have
ordered
that
to return home
experienced
and
army.
gather
Heavy cavalry might
reinforcements.
cause an issue.
Alexander then continued his
But
march,
they do have
accepting
a
the surrender
lot
of
of
several
troops.
towns along his route before turning north for Gordium.
Scythian
Here
mounted
he was
archers
rejoined
are
in
an
the spring
issue, and
of 333
bodyguard,
BC
yeah.
by Parmenion.
Okay, let's go. So basically, this is my first time playing this. I have played this battle through some, say, over 15 years ago, but can't remember pretty much anything about it. So let's see how I will fare. This is my first time,
The river
as I said.
Pinarus, south of Issus. With the Persians in his rear, Alexander faces a seemingly impossible task. The Persian king Darius has taken the field, having lost so many of his generals in the Granicus defeat. He leads a huge army, drawn from all over his vast kingdom that greatly outnumbers the invaders. Amongst them are the Immortals, infantry armed with both spear and bow. There are also units of heavy cavalry from Bactria, mercenary Greek heavy infantry, and bowmen from Mardia. Crossing the shallow waters of the Pinarus in the face of the Persian army seems an impossibility.
So we need to cross. Uh-oh.
But Alexander is a shrewd commander. The Persians will find it hard to outflank his small force on this narrow battlefield. And the keystone of their morale is their king.
Okay, so that's the target.
The opportunity to break Darius and his vast army is too tempting for a man of Alexander's heroic temperament.
So the camera actually showed this place over here initially, but I guess it's not possible to cross from there. Yeah, it's only possible to do it over here. They have cavalry on their flanks. Immortals. Might they be Cardaics? Martian archers. And we have a flanking force approaching. Slingers. And perhaps something else as well. The minimap is showing 3 units. So 1 slinger unit, 2nd and 3rd, okay? So it means that our cavalry have some work to do. And while the cavalry is at it, you guys advance a bit and start soaking enemy arrows. Or perhaps we should have... The range is relatively limited, so perhaps we should have you to soak those arrows. Okay, it seems that we don't need actually you. Okay, and it seems that was not a good idea. Get back from there. And we just have to make sure that these slingers are not actually coming back. So, do you fare a bit better against those archers? So they have... Okay, they are outnumbering us only 3-1 at the moment. Okay, I doubt they will be coming back. And these guys are taking arrow shots. How many arrows the enemies actually do have? My guess is something about like 20. By the way, that last one did hurt quite a bit. Okay. Those are out of arrows. What about the immortals? Okay. They weren't out of arrows then. Okay, next phalanx unit. This is one way to throw away all our troops. I just hope they don't have something like unlimited arrows, because that's already quite a lot that they have fired. Well, in any case, The plan is to actually use a cavalry to punch through the car decks over there, then route these archers. And after that, go after the Ryers. I'm not sure though. We have so little infantry anymore left. But I'm not sure that... Would you guys actually... Let's soften them up a bit. And if this actually doesn't work, I think what we will do in the next attempt is to use our archers straight away and then try to hit the enemy with cavalry and perhaps bring in infantry after that.
Infantry!
So Darius, where is he? There. Okay. Seems they are starting to run out of arrows. Oh, and there are those Scythian horse archers somewhere. Yep, they are hidden. And let's actually break both of these units and then follow after them. So perhaps the panic will spread. Phalanxes move into position over there. Hyperspists, you as well. Okay, they're starting to fire at us. Let's go. Are they drowning? Seems they are. Okay. Break. Good. And you shouldn't be fighting for death. You should be fleeing for your lives. And now we have these Scythian archers, okay? So I want you guys to form up over there. And you guys form up over there. Okay, that's not working. Okay, and we have heavy cavalry approaching.
The gods be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
Where is our hyperspists? There. Take care of the Scythians. Okay, it seems that taking care of Cyrus wasn't quite enough for us. Get back over here, okay. Let's get him back over here. Oh, and some more heavy cavalry. So, basically, they are wavering.
Such a defeat! Shame is our only reward.
So perhaps we shouldn't be wasting our infantry against the enemies. And, I think the approach was on the right direction, but we need to be a bit more aggressive to hunt down Darius, and we need to have more troops after we have taken care of him. I think that's what must be done. So, I actually found some guides, but unfortunately none of them were on Remastered on very hard difficulty. So, I think our initial strategy was relatively good. Yeah, let's take care of the slingers first. Good. And 36. I think we can bring you guys back here. And perhaps you as well. So the next phase, I think we want to soften up those card aches. And then let's have you guys form a line a bit more back here. Heavy Bactrian cavalry, yeah, there are the Scythians. And I think we will... They did rally. And I think it's rather unlikely that we will get them to actually waste all of their arrows. So you guys form up in phalanx. And you stay there, and then I think we just try to push through. And we can't get to the river because then the enemies will just shoot us. Could wedge formation actually help us over here? That's a terrible amount of arrows we are eating. Okay, good. Push through. Chase those. You chase those. Alexander, we need you to get over here. And hit that. No, what are you doing? We had a perfect opportunity. Take it down. Okay, good.
The enemy general is killed.
So
Fear
that should
makes a home in our enemy's hearts.
cause all of them to be actually wavering. And we have enemy cavalry over here. Okay, where is Alexander? You go and take care of those remaining archers. Where is our other cavalry unit? You forget the wedge and get over here. Alexander, take care of the rest of the enemy archers. Are they crossing? Yeah, they are. So we have a nice looking high ground over here. So let's go over there. Except the heavy cavalry is charging us. Where is our cavalry? Here and here. Mortals. Okay, they are breaking, but we have still more cavalry units coming. Let's get our own cavalry back to play. As beasts we can go. Careful, careful. Okay, I've lost some infantry as well. Alexander hit them hard. The rest of the cavalry come here. You guys get over there. And they are breaking. Good. Then let's take care of those horse archers. And we want to get you guys on the high ground. Bypass beasts as well. And we caught these. And they are breaking. And then we need to have cavalry ready for flanking maneuvers. Let's hit them hard enough so that they won't be coming back. Good. And then we need to have the infantry line over here. You guys form a second line to support. Cavalry is ready. And Cardake's... Is this another unit? Perhaps it is. And perhaps we should actually bring Alexander over there, and perhaps you guys should be in phalanx. Sorry about, I have a bit of a cold, so... Oh. Yeah, we really need that cavalry in position. This flank should be relatively easy to hold. The left flank, I'm quite a bit of worried about that. But perhaps we can roll them starting from this side. Yeah, Cardakes are breaking. At least the first unit of Cardakes. Okay, second unit of Cardakes is breaking. Good. And you can chase them off. Greek mercenaries are starting to break. Where is Alexander? We don't want to accidentally lose him at this point. Okay, they are breaking. Are they actually coming? No, we have those Hydras beasts. Hunting them. Okay, they are breaking. And they have, what, one unit of mercenary infantry left. So let's position you guys into position to intercept them, and I think the battle is ours. And I don't quite get what these guys are doing. Are they pulling back? Why is some of them on the ground? That's weird. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll take that. Actually, this was surprisingly easy. The key is to just... I think the right flank of the Persians, from our perspective, is the weak point. Those card aches. If you can shove them up a bit with archers, and then punch through with heavy cavalry, you can rout the card aches, then the archers, and then... I don't know if I was lucky here, hitting the Darius straight away and getting him out without enemy reacting, but if you can do that, the rest of the battle seems to be rather straightforward, because the enemy morale goes straight away to wavering, and when they start taking casualties, especially from the phalanxes, things go south quite fast for the enemy units. And here you can see those phalangists did really well. Thessalian cavalry, allied cavalry, Alexander did really well, and even hyperspists and Cretan archers did okay. But yeah, that's actually everything for today. Do you have some really great strategy that works in this battle? If you have, feel free to share that in the comments below. And thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. And very special thanks to existing channel members Napoleon Complex, Kosakusar, Mark Anthony, Blue Eye Wolf. Your support is greatly treasured. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Old Games out.